It has to be said, moral superiority and purity politics is going to win no battles. Sitting here trying to force your feelings onto another person is not logical, nor is it productive. That's the thing that's separating everybody. Not the fact that everybody's feeling something different, but the fact that some people are trying to force their feelings onto other people. Whether you celebrate, whether you feel nothing, whether you have empathy, it doesn't necessarily matter. They're your feelings. You cannot make other people feel those things. You cannot force other people to be what you are. And so, it needs to be said that the division isn't the fact that everybody's feeling something different. It's the fact that people are separating themselves because other people feel differently rather than understanding where they're coming from. Because to call people who are celebrating disgusting, you may actually need those people to save your life. Because when worse comes to worse, if worse comes to worse, I should say, do you have protection? Do you have somebody who would be okay doing something like that to save you? Because there's people out there who don't. And there's people, you get to keep your pure sense of morality because you have not been touched as deeply by racism like a lot of us have. You have not, it has not reached you deep enough to understand that they're not gonna stop until they are stopped. And to call other people disgusting for whatever it is, I mean, like, you're allowed to feel that. You're allowed to do whatever, feel whatever. I am a person that believes in free will. But at the same time, be mindful of who you're ostracizing, because if it comes to you versus them, face to face, will you be able to protect yourself? Because you're going to need those people that you're calling disgusting for celebrating something like this, for being desensitized. Because to be desensitized to blood and gore is how you have doctors. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not affected. It just means that they know what to do when they're faced with it. It doesn't mean that they're okay with it all the damn time. It just means that they know how to put those feelings of disgust and feelings of fear aside so that they can do their job. And from what I've observed, everything seems like it's on fire. But not everybody out there has somebody that can protect them. So everybody gets to feel their feelings, and, you know, you can judge them because, I mean, like, you got free will and shit. But I think it's important to be mindful of where you stand when you also, you know, might be one of their targets. And whether or not you're capable of doing what needs to be done to save your own life, to save your family's life. Because these people do not care. They have no empathy. Not even for their own people. So, moral superiority and purity politics win no battles. All it does is further divide us. You are allowed to feel whatever it is that you feel, but be mindful of those you ostracize because they feel differently from you.